Orange is the New Black, Season 1, Episode 7. This time the flashback is about Janae, and this is actually what I was hoping the flashbacks would be all along, and I'm hoping there are more like this, because it really is the best use of the whole format. This is what the better episodes of Lost did too, which is that you have a very shallow understanding of this person from the present day storyline, and she's until now appeared to be nothing but a very stereotypical, loud, angry black person. But just when you're starting to wonder if that's really all there is to her, and that's kind of an offensive thing, of course, this episode reveals that she was actually a big track star, which was especially interesting to me because I was a big track star in high school, and that she just had this one very bad decision that spiraled down on her, and just happened to have the bad luck to get caught doing it. And that is definitely something I'm looking forward to seeing the show explore more now that we know about it. Like maybe she can realize just how similar she is to some of the other people around her, and she won't just be yelling at them all the time. I can hope anyway, because the present day story is naturally following up on this whole prisoner council, which apparently was supposed to be a surprise that they have no real power at all. So that was kind of a weird realization of me that happens occasionally where a twist is so obvious you don't realize it's supposed to be a twist until it's played like that. Luckily, the rest of the story is good enough to overcome that. As it turns out, it's the position's mainly just an excuse to have donuts, and yeah, if any of the other prisoners find out about that, they're going to be pissed off. One thing I'm hoping gets followed up more because it wasn't really in this one is how angry the other people that were running were that Piper gets chosen for this, despite not having run at all, not getting any votes even. But that's not in here because I'm guessing they just didn't have room for it. But I am pretty confident they'll follow that up because you definitely have to follow up something that's set up so clearly at the end of episode 6. But for now, it's basically just Piper realizing just how powerless she is. She even loses the phone she found out about. And kudos to that game she chose because I played that a lot in high school on my graphing calculator, and it's a fun thing. It's like a good time waster. And of course, prisoners have nothing but time on their hands, so she did gravitate to something like that, even before text messaging. And also, for the very first time, my interest is kind of into her fiance. Like, I never been that big a fan of Jason Biggs, and I was never that interested in him before now. But now we really are starting to get into what it's like for him to have the person he's in love with be in prison, and him just stuck waiting for her, and he's trying to stay loyal to her, and he really is trying, which is a big help in keeping him likable, even if he seems to be slipping a bit because it's just been this long already since he started to. And so that's good to see. Hopefully they can build more on that too. And everything else is just looking much better for the future, and if they can keep this up. I'll see you there.